Good afternoon. This is All India Radio, and I am Lalema Aneja Dang with the Midday News. The headlines. Muslim Women Protection of Rights on Marriage Bill to be tabled in Rajya Sabha today. Government and opposition chalk out their strategies. Opposition obstructs proceedings in both houses of Parliament. Rajya Sabha adjourned till 2 p.m. Prime Minister Narendra Modi congratulates Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina on her landslide victory in the just concluded elections. Loan subsidy for middle-income groups under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana has been extended till March 2020. National Investigation Agency carries out fresh searches in Delhi in connection with activities of Islamic State module. And Army foils Pak supporter infiltration bid in Naugam sector of Jammu and Kashmir, guns down 2 terrorists. The Muslim Women Protection of Rights on Marriage Bill is scheduled to be tabled in the Rajya Sabha today. It was passed by the Lok Sabha on Thursday amid a walkout by the opposition. The bill makes all declarations of instant triple talaq void and illegal. It seeks to make the practice a punishable offence with imprisonment of 3 years. Law and Justice Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad will table the bill. Government and opposition chalk out their strategies for the bill and has issued whips.
ये ट्रिपल तलाक का बिल आज राज्यसभा में लगा हुआ है। हम लोगों ने सभी प्रतिपक्ष के लोगों को भी आग्रह किया है कि यह बिल बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है और महिलाओं की रक्षा सुरक्षा उनको न्याय देने से संबंधित है। इस पर व्यापक दृष्टिकोण अपनाते हुए इसका समर्थन करें। ये मुझे आशा है कि सभी प्रतिपक्ष के लोग समर्थन करेंगे।
On Friday, Mr. Prasad expressed hope that the bill will find support in the Rajya Sabha, where the BJP-led NDA lacks numbers. The Rajya Sabha has been adjourned till 2 p.m. due to uproar by AIADMK and DMK members over the Kaveri issue. Minutes after the House met for the day, Minister of State for Parliamentary Affairs Vijay Goel appealed to the opposition to allow the House to function. The Rajya Sabha today also mourned the passing away of noted filmmaker and former member of the House, Mrinal Sen. Our correspondent reports that while AIADMK and DMK MPs were in the well, leader of the opposition and Congress MP Ghulam Nabi Azad intervened, stating that his party has nothing to do with the Kaveri issue as the matter is between the agitating members and the government. Deputy Chairman Harivansh tried to bring order, but as pandemonium continued, the House was adjourned. Home Minister Rajnath Singh today outrightly rejected allegation of corruption in the Rafale aircraft deal, stating that a lie spoken many a times cannot turn into truth. He was responding to Congress charges on the issue during 0 hour in the Lok Sabha. Mr. Singh said the government has been consistent in its stand that it is ready for a discussion on the issue. He wondered why the main opposition party is running away from discussion on the aircraft deal. Earlier, Mallikarjun Kharge of Congress raised the issue, reiterating his party's demand for a JPC probe into the deal. During question hour, the Lok Sabha witnessed a brief adjournment till noon as opposition members created ruckus over several issues. AIADMK MPs continued their protest against proposed construction of a dam across Kaveri River. TDP members sought financial benefits for Andhra Pradesh. The Lok Sabha has been adjourned till 2 p.m. India has welcomed the successful completion of parliamentary elections in Bangladesh. Prime Minister Narendra Modi telephoned Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina this morning to convey his heartiest congratulations on the decisive results of elections. He expressed confidence that the partnership between India and Bangladesh will continue to flourish under her far-sighted leadership. Prime Minister also reiterated the priority India attaches to Bangladesh as a neighbor, a close partner for regional development, and a central pillar in India's neighborhood first policy. Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina thanked Prime Minister Modi for being the first leader to call her to convey congratulations. She thanked India for their consistent and generous support. Ms. Hasina has secured her fourth term as the Prime Minister of Bangladesh with a landslide victory. Her ruling party, Awami League, has won 287 of the 298 seats for which results have been declared for the 300-strong parliament. Minister for Housing and Urban Affairs Hardeep Singh Puri today said that loan subsidy for middle-income groups under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana (PMAY) has been extended till March 2020. Briefing media in New Delhi, the minister said under the scheme, 68.7 lakh houses have been sanctioned, foundation laid for 37 lakh houses and 13.5 lakh have been completed and handed over. Minister for Housing and Urban Affairs Hardeep Singh Puri, Deputy Chief Minister of Delhi Manish Sisodia, and Ambassador of Japan to India Kenji Hiramatsu today flagged off Lajpat Nagar Mayur Vihar Pocket 1 section of the Pink Line of Delhi Metro. On the occasion, Mr. Puri said,
"The metro sections would bring much awaited relief to commuters travelling from south to east and vice versa, as they had to earlier rely on road transport. Other efforts that we have for decongestion of Delhi, we have a decongestion plan. I'm sure the situation when we are in it looks bad, looks difficult, but we are all progressing in a direction which will make Delhi not only revive its previous greatness, but it will be truly one of the top-ranking and best capital cities in the world."
Passenger services will commence on this section from 4 p.m. today. The 10-kilometer stretch is the extension of 59-kilometer-long Majlis Park Shiv Vihar corridor. The section has 5 stations, namely Vinoba Puri, Ashram, Hazrat Nizamuddin, Mayur Vihar 1 and Mayur Vihar Pocket 1. Housing and Urban Affairs Secretary Durga Shankar Mishra and Managing Director of Delhi Metro Rail Corporation Dr. Mangu Singh were also present on the occasion. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. In Jammu and Kashmir, the army has said that 2 armed intruders were killed as it foiled a major attempt by Pakistan with the help of armed terrorists to attack a forward post along the line of control, LOC, in Naugam sector yesterday. The killed intruders are likely to be Pakistani soldiers. Army sources said a huge quantity of arms and ammunition with Pak marking has been recovered from the area. They said that on December the 30th, the armed intruders attempted to move by exploiting the thick jungles close to LOC and were assisted by heavy covering fire of high-caliber weapons such as mortars and rocket launchers from the Pakistani posts. Our correspondent has the details.
During the gunfight, 2 armed intruders wearing combat dresses like that of Pakistani regulars were killed. Some intruders were also seen in BSS and old-pattern Indian Army dresses, what Army sources said as part of deception. They said that the armed men had intruded well-equipped with IEDs, incendiary materials, explosives, and a plethora of arms and ammunition. Army sources said that they would ask Pakistan to take back the mortal remains of deceased likely Pakistani soldiers, since Pakistan did provide full covering fire support to the intruders. With Tariq Rather from Srinagar, Manoj Singh Rana for AIR News.
Finance Minister Arun Jaitley today hit out at Congress President Rahul Gandhi over his "No one killed Sohrabuddin Sheikh" remark. In a Facebook post titled "Who Killed Sohrabuddin Investigation," Mr. Jaitley said it would have been more appropriate if Mr. Gandhi had asked the right question as to who killed Sohrabuddin case investigation. He would have got the right answer. The special CBI judge had, on the 22nd of this month, acquitted all the accused in the encounter of gangster Sohrabuddin Sheikh. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath attacked Congress on the Augusta Westland issue and said that the party has become perturbed. He was addressing a press conference on Augusta Westland issue in Lucknow today. He said that Congress is desperate after the arrest of Christian Michel, the middleman in Augusta Westland case. He alleged that leaders of Congress party took bribe of more than 150 crores and said Congress should make its stand clear on Michel. He added that there was delay in the procurement of weapons for the army because of corruption by Congress government. Former Congress MLAs Kishan Kokar and Mahendra Yadav, who were convicted in a 1984 anti-Sikh rights case, surrendered before a Delhi court today to serve a 10-year jail term. They were convicted in the case in which 73-year-old former Congress leader Sajjan Kumar was sentenced to life for the remainder of his natural life by the Delhi High Court on the 17th of December. Kokar and Yadav surrendered before Metropolitan Magistrate after the court accepted their application to surrender. Former Congress leader Sajjan Kumar is expected to surrender before the authorities today. Delhi High Court had sentenced Kumar to life in jail in one of the cases of 1984 anti-Sikh riots. The court had also levied a fine of 5 lakh rupees on him and directed him to surrender by the 31st of December. The High Court turned down his request, seeking 1 more month to surrender. Kumar has also approached the Supreme Court challenging his conviction and life imprisonment. The case was registered against him by the CBI on the recommendation of the Nanavati Commission. The National Investigation Agency, NIA, carried out fresh searches at several places in Delhi and questioned a few suspects in connection with its probe into the new Islamic State module of Harkatul Harb-e-Islam. A senior NIA official said that the agency carried out searches at few places in East Delhi's Jafarabad area yesterday. Anti-terror probe agency's action comes 4 days after it arrested 10 people, including the group head Mufti Muhammad Suhail, as they were planning terror attacks on some political personalities and security establishments, as well as crowded places in Delhi and the National Capital Region. Earlier, on the 26th of this month, NIA had carried out searches at over 17 places in Delhi and Uttar Pradesh. In Meghalaya, joint operation by Indian Navy and NDRF to rescue the trapped miners began today. The Indian Navy entered the main shaft to survey the bottom using underwater remote vehicle. The NDRF is available at the site with 2 teams to provide all support and assistance to other agencies, including the Indian Navy. The NDRF are providing all logistics and human resource help to the Indian Navy. Expert diver and former chief engineer of Coal India Limited, J.S. Gill, spoke about the rescue operations.
नेवी की टीम आई है, अभी देखते हैं वो अंदर जाके क्या खोज करके आते हैं। हो सकता है कि कोई अगर बॉडी लोड कर रही हो तो वो ले आएंगे, तो अगर नहीं कार्य होगी, नहीं मिलेंगे उनको, तो अल्टीमेटली तो डिवाटर करना पड़ेगा, पानी निकालेंगे, फिर देखेंगे।
Efforts are on to develop Thoothukudi Airport as the 5th international airport in Tamil Nadu. Airport Director N. Balasubramaniam told media in Thoothukudi today that the airport is likely to be declared as an international airport within 4 years. He said that as the first step, night landing facilities will commence from Thoothukudi by next May. International flights are already being operated from 4 airports of the state, including Chennai, Coimbatore, Madurai and Trichy. Sports news now. Well, International Cricket Council ICC has announced women's ODI and T20 international teams of the year 2018 today. New Zealand's Susie Bates was named as captain of the 50-over side and Harmanpreet Kaur of India appointed captain of the T20 team. Smriti Mandhana and Poonam Yadav are the 2 Indians who feature in both the ODI and the T20 international squads. Other players to find places in both the squads are Australia's Healy and Bates of New Zealand. Harmanpreet Kaur has been rewarded for spearheading Indian team to the semi-final of the ICC Women's World T20 in the Caribbean in November this year. Benchmark domestic stocks, Sensex and Nifty today appreciated for 4th straight session in afternoon trade amid positive global cues and strengthening rupee. The Sensex at the Bombay Stock Exchange added 13 points to trade at 36,090. The Nifty at the National Stock Exchange also rose 13 points to trade at 10,873 a short while ago. The rupee at the forex market also strengthened 14 paise to 69 rupees 79 paise against the US dollar in afternoon deals. And now the headlines once again. Muslim women protection of rights on marriage bill to be tabled in Rajya Sabha today. Government and opposition chalk out their strategies. Opposition obstructs proceedings in both houses of parliament, both the houses adjourned. Prime Minister Narendra Modi congratulates Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina on her landslide victory. Loan subsidy for middle-income groups under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana has been extended till March 2020. National Investigation Agency carries out fresh searches in Delhi in connection with the activities of Islamic State module, and Army foils Pak supporter infiltration bid in Naugam sector of Jammu and Kashmir, guns down 2 terrorists. And with that, we end the midday news.